All right. So, hey guys. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Val Bozzo. I am actually the creator of our big team, Legacy United. I know that there's several of you. I know I'm your coach for several of you on here. And we also combine these calls with other leaders. So, if I'm not happening to be speaking maybe next week or the week after, you're going to get really great content and a really great speaker from other leaders of our team. Okay. I've been a coach for almost 4.5 years, you guys, okay? And I'm sure that much like some of you, I know I had no idea what I was doing whenever I first started this. So a little bit of my background was that some random person on Facebook sent me this invitation. She was like an acquaintance from years ago, and she just said, hey, I think that you'd be a really good Beachbody coach. I remember you talking about doing Turbo Fire at our MOPS group like 6-7 years ago, okay? I was involved in Mothers of Preschoolers, and she apparently had remembered that. Well, she herself was a Beachbody coach, and at first I was like, what is coaching? You know, I had done the Beachbody programs. I was completely in love with them. I knew that they worked, but I never knew that there was a business opportunity behind it. And the skeptic Val at that time was like, yeah, right. I'm sure that you can really turn this into a business. You know, no, thank you. It's not for me. And she kept following up. So you're going to hear me talk all the time about follow-ups, right? Girlfriend followed up so much that it basically was the reason why I ended up signing up. I couldn't stop thinking about this and thinking about the positive what ifs. And I was like, okay, maybe this really is God just tugging at my heart. My husband and I were finding out right around that time that we were literally like $140,000 in non-mortgage debt. How we got that far, we still don't really know. It was carelessness and just crap and all that. But that was like our story at that time. I was applying for substitute teaching positions. I was a stay-at-home mom, so this was like a whole new world for me that I was going to have to put my kids into daycare. Did not want to have to do that. My husband was in the military, so he was deploying all the time, and we had just moved from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to where we live now in Gulfport, Mississippi. All right, guys, so there was a lot going on. I didn't know anybody here. I had like 2 friends down here. So I could have used all of these things as big fat excuses why I shouldn't have done this business. But instead I took it as that sign from God that was like, okay, we're going to do this. I'm going to believe and I'm going to trust and I'm going to try it out. So with this coach who just kept following up with me, I was like, fine, I'll sign up. So I did. It took her like 6 weeks of like probably following up like 5 times a day or 5 times a week, where I was finally just like, man, I just want her to stop messaging me, so I'm going to sign up. Okay, so I'm glad that she did her job of follow-ups. But that kind of just brought me into coaching and right where you're at right now, right? I had actually never done a challenge group before, so I know some of you on here, you're like asking me questions about, okay, well, what's the coaching part of it? What's the challenge group part of it? Like, I'm going to help you guys walk through it because I had no idea. I knew what the programs were like, but I didn't know how to run the bread and butter of our business, which is that challenge group that you will get all that information over the next 4 weeks. The first challenge group we do, we will run it together. That is completely fine. Don't ever feel like you have to be out in left field. Talk to your coach. If I am not your direct sponsor coach, talk to your coach about running one with her or him. And we will help you guys. We don't want you to be overwhelmed ultimately in your first, 30, 60, 90 days. So I was doing coaching and the challenge group at the same time because I wanted to start to build this business. I had 140 Facebook friends, and most of them were high school friends and family members. So don't think, again, that you have to have this huge following right away because I certainly didn't. I didn't even know how to copy and paste things on my computer. I didn't even have a computer whenever I started, actually. I used my phone, and I remember telling my husband, I was like, man, I really want a computer, but I was also known as the quitter. I would start, I had done 31 bags, I had done Mary Kay, Cutco knives, you guys, I had tried all these other MLM companies, and I completely failed within my first couple of months because I just quit. So my husband was like, listen, if you want a computer, I will, we can put it into the budget. I will like match the cost of the computer once you like earn half of the one that you want. So that's going to make you stick to it. So by the 3rd month into my business, I was able to buy the computer that I'm actually on right now. But that was like my motivation and incentive to just like really plug away. So my first 3 months of this business was done on not even an iPhone. It was like the BlackBerry, I think. So guys, if I can make this work, I promise you guys can too. But it does feel overwhelming in the beginning. But, you know, fast forward, I just decided to learn as I went. I decided to rely on Google because it became my best friend. You can literally build a gigantic organization with Beachbody by Googling every question that you have, by going to YouTube, of course asking me, of course plugging into the team call or the team pages. Okay, we are all here for you. But your biggest resource is always going to be these trainings, hopping on live when you can. I will always record them. But knowing that you have a community of support, I just always want to reiterate and remind you guys that you do the work. I, as your upline coach, meet you halfway. Your upline coach, if you know I'm not your direct upline, we meet you at your pace. Okay, so if you're here and you're like, I want to run this business, I want to fly, like I want to, you know, be able to quit my full-time job or whatever your reason why is, you know, we got to put in the work. If you're like, well, a couple extra $100 a month is going to be amazing, that's like my end all be all, that's going to be awesome too, you guys. If you're here and you're like, I just really want to run challenge groups and help a few people a month in my challenge groups and earn a little bit of cash, that's going to be great for me. Any realm that you want to use, you do with this business, you have that option, okay? There's never anything that's like holding you back. So I will always meet you at your pace. So as, you know, as we grow and as we do this, ultimately the first month of your business, your expectations kind of go like this. I want you to kick butt in your own workout. I want you to be consistent. I want you to be drinking your Shakeology. I want you to be sharing about it on social media. I want you to be participating in your challenge group. I want you to be reading or listening to your personal development daily, okay? I want you to ultimately be, first and foremost, always working on yourself first. You need to be in love with what it is that you're doing. If you want anyone to follow you, if you want anyone to, you know, want to join you and your team, your, you know, a challenge group with you, ultimately what's going to give? They have to see that it works. They have to know that you're not just like trying to sell them something. They want to see what it is that you're doing. And that is why social media is so amazing, because you get to use that. And I want you to get into that consistent habit of posting minimum 2 times a day, anywhere from really like 2 to 5 times a day is what I'm going to say. And why I talk about posting on social media so much is this, okay? Because this was where my disconnect was in the beginning. And you guys, you know, there's a little chat bar too if you don't want to unmute yourself, but if you have some questions, and I can totally answer it as I go, type them in the chat bar, you know, as I'm talking on this call. But social media is so important because here's why. You want to be in people's news feeds, because about 7% of your actual Facebook friend list right now actually sees what it is that you're posting. So maybe you have 500 Facebook friends, right? About 7% of those are the only ones who are really going to be seeing what it is that you're posting. So it's not annoying. It's not like, oh my gosh, I have to post again. Get at this through your mindset that, you know, everybody gets online at different times. Not everybody gets online every day. They're not all going to just be running over to Dara's Facebook page to see, you know, if what she posted last, especially as a new coach, because they don't really know what it is that you're doing yet. You want to be that person who is constantly like showing up. Wait, what is Susan posting? What is Nicole posting? What is Heather posting? I keep seeing them popping up in my newsfeed all the time. So that's whenever you can really start to gain that traction. And the first couple months, you guys know, think back, if I'm your coach, how long did you watch me before you reached out? Okay, I'm going to give you that question. How many of you eye rolled and were like, this girl is not for real, or she's crazy, or something like that, for how long before you finally were like, okay, I'm going to join a challenge group, or okay, I'm going to go into this glimpse group. We're going to see what coaching is all about. And then how long did it take you to sign up? I'm willing to bet that I probably talked to you guys for quite a while, right? Because it's not that instant like, oh, I'm going to just sign up real quick with whatever it is she's doing. Sometimes that will happen, but ultimately the trust is built through your social media site. And even if you're talking to somebody at the grocery store or a friend at the park or something like that, it's, for me, I have found that I could talk about what it is that we do all day long, but until someone really goes to my Facebook or my Instagram page to see who I am and what I'm all about, to scroll back 5, 7, 10 posts, to really be like, I really like her, or I don't really know if I want to do what she does. Like, I want them to get a really good vibe and a feel for who it is that I am. I try to be very authentic and real. And I'm just telling you guys, like, that is the reason why social media is going to ultimately make or break your business. It's going to be that consistent flow. We will learn about that this whole month. But that, I just want you to, I want to break it down for you and just say, this is why. Because for me, that was the biggest disconnect in the beginning. Because before I signed up as a coach, y'all, I was the girl that would make fun of everybody who posted on Facebook. Like, I remember just like sitting there scrolling after I put my kids, but I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this girl posting on Facebook all the time? Like, that's so stupid. So whenever I signed up and I found out that I had to basically do the same, I was fearful, and I almost quit because of that exact reason. But the personal development aspect, I started to read The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. That was my first book that I actually picked up and read as a new coach. And it changed my whole mindset because his words just kind of sunk in. And it's like, you're not going to be this success story overnight. There's no such thing as success, someone who just goes from like 0 to 100 overnight. He's like, people who are successful are consistent over time and just do little things every day to get them out of their comfort zone, to change their mindset, to hit some goals. And that's how you go and you ultimately create the life that you want. So that book really helped me. That's a really good one to start for your personal development. And then, of course, I'll have like podcasts and audiobooks, examples and stuff for you guys too. And then you'll see that I'll be posting in our little training feed. Just a lot of times I will do YouTube videos in the morning just to help my mindset, because you are ultimately going to be most like the 5 to 10 people that you hang around with most often. And pre-Beachbody Val, I was hanging around the wrong crowd, and I, let go and let it be. And I started to just really continuously better myself. And whenever I did that, look what happens. Like, it's crazy. I've built my tribe. So that is in a nutshell what it is that we do. Work on ourselves first. We literally will get paid to work out and look good. Like, that's what we do. And it's crazy to think about that. And you can use this business to really create anything that you want to create. So this is our platform, right? So maybe you're someone who's like, well, I don't really know if I want to be a Beachbody coach for life, right? Like, where am I going to go? I'm just encouraging you and challenging you to tell yourself, I'm going to be here in 1 year, because this is not a business that is like, I'm going to try it out, which I'm guilty. I said that often, probably my first 3 to 6 months. I'm like, I'm just trying it out, seeing how it works. But the more I heard my coach say, be here in 1 year, like, you need this full year to be able to get to, September 7th, 2018, to look back over the last year, and you're going to see how much growth you've had. You're going to see, oh my gosh, I've built a team. I have made an income. I've made an impact on so many lives. And you're going to really have that momentum built and that foundation solid to then where it's, I don't want to say it's easier. Business is not super easy, but you have more of a grasp, and it's easier to get out of your comfort zone to really grow and do this. Okay. So if you want to create the big time success, it's just that mindset shift of saying, I'm here for the long haul. I'm going to freaking do what Val says, because I promise you, I'm not going to lead you in the wrong direction. I know what I'm talking about because I have done everything. I do not keep secrets. I share every single training document, every single idea, everything that I do, you guys have firsthand at, okay? And we are we just did not stumble upon being a 3-time elite top 100 team in our entire network over the last 3.5 years by chance. Okay, I've worked really, really hard to make this a reality for myself, for our team, and then for all of those who continue to join us. Okay, so with that, I'm going to just switch gears here. And hold on, I see a couple chats. Dara, yeah, Dara helped you read at the, oh yeah, you read The Compound Effect your first month too. It's a really good book. It's just like something clicks. So I'm going to do a screen share here and just go over the documents that you all have gotten with, hold on just a second, I'm sorry, that I sent to you guys in the email, and I know that I have posted it in that little thread. And also, do not get overwhelmed by posts in that group chat, thread, whatever that we have going on, okay? Just take like once a day, maybe take 5 minutes to scroll up. And then if you want to private message myself, if I'm your coach or your coach personally, that's just going to kind of be our, okay, here's what we're doing today, simple tasks. But ultimately, you can find everything that you're supposed to be doing, quote unquote, your first month in this document right here. So I'm going to screen share. All right, can you guys see this document? Thumbs up, okay. All right, so you guys all got this. I'm just gonna go through it quickly. You're a coach, now what, right? These are really just your social media tips that I am giving you. A few of my favorite apps for my phone that I use. I use Spotify, Instabeauty, and Snapseed as my go-tos, all right? I am highly recommending figuring out using filters. Someone was asking me about, you know, how to take more clear pictures. My tips, okay, guys? Stand in front of a window, like having the light coming in. Any natural light is going to just give you more of a bright look. You know, lighting, go outside and take a picture. But ultimately, selfies sell. And I posted the selfie school little link, the very first at the top of that training thread. Excuse me, sorry, I needed a drink. But I will continuously help you. People just want to know you. This is the, you know, the realm of social media equals really reality TV almost. And we love to see what other people do. We would like to know that we're normal. We like to know that other people struggle. We like to know that other people are crazy like we are sometimes. So, you know, the being vulnerable and just sharing yourself and sharing your life, that is what is going to build your brand. You are a brand. It's not Beachbody. I want you guys to think of yourselves as being like Beachbody coaches in disguise. I don't want to see like you plastering the word Shakeology all over your page all the time. Like I made those mistakes. So I'm trying to help with the learning curve here. And Facebook and Instagram will also like filter if you're using the word Shakeology, if you're using 21-day fix, if you're like putting all of these things in your text, a lot of times Facebook takes them out of like your Facebook friends' news feeds because they know that you're selling stuff, quote unquote. So we're kind of like in disguise coaches. We want to create curiosity to the point where it's like people want to be like, hey, Heather, what the heck are you doing? Like, you know, I see you posting all the time. You're talking about this and you look really great. Like, what is it that you're doing? So that's the end-all goal, is to create that curiosity. And then again, posting 2 to 5 times a day. But your goals, working on yourself, your own transformation, and then achieving Success Club 5 or higher every single month. So that Success Club is the bread and butter of our business, okay? And that is 3 challenge packs. So think about what it is that you came in here with. You know, I'm guaranteeing that most of you probably, you know, you came in as a coach with a challenge pack, or you started your challenge group with a challenge pack. That is what you're setting your customers up with, is their challenge pack. And right now, and ultimately this entire year, the only challenge pack that I sell is the Beachbody On Demand, the All Access Pass. Okay, so we'll talk more about that. But why challenge packs? I posted that video in our thread today. Challenge packs are the full support. Number one, you know that you're going to be able to help your customer with the same thing that you did. They need their nutrition, which is their Shakeology. They need their program. Why not set them up for a year of any program that they want to use? And then your support, because you're not here to do this for the free. All right, let's be real. Your time is valuable. I don't want you to take time away from your family and maybe your full-time job and your kids or whatever, and do this just, not making any commissions. You deserve to make an income while making an impact. So you're going to earn 25% off of everything that you're selling. So your challenge packs are your first and foremost, your key. You want to sell 3. And I try to aim for the first 2 to 3 weeks of the month. And I will, again, help you guys with that, like, real posting on social media, inviting behind the scenes, because inviting people to our challenge group, it's kind of like a birthday party, right? We can have our whole challenge group set up, ready to rock and roll, ready to help all these people. But if you're not inviting like you would invite to a birthday party, no one's going to know that you have this challenge group. No one's going to know that they can join you. No one's going to know what they can do, okay? So inviting is key, and that's usually where most of the coaches will get held up with. We're not going to do that. It's not scary. It's actually a lot of fun, and it's how I've met some of my very best friends, all right? So we'll do Success Club 5, and then we will aim to become an Emerald coach, which we'll talk about later on in the month. And we'll set up one-on-ones, and then Diamond Rank is usually, that is aimed to be achieved between 30 to 60 days as your business grows, okay? Next, your daily to-do list. We've already gone over that. You guys can read through that on your own. And then post examples, all right? Fitness, nutrition posts. Yes, I have a pregnant belly, but these are still just really good, crisp, clear posts that I got a lot of traction on that, you guys can use as examples, all right? See how it's all my face. It's all me. It's all my lifestyle. It's me and my daughter. That's a way to share Shakeology, but I did not use the word Shakeology. I talked about my coconut cream pie craving with my pregnancy, and I gave the recipe, okay? Like, I'm not like, look at my shake with my shaker cup and like kissing my Shakeology cup. Like, do not do that. I've been there. Don't do that. Lifestyle posts, all right? Guys, people just want to see your life, right? These are just the filters that I use on those same apps. Everything is free. I'm not paying like mega money. I just learned how to use it while I was sitting on the couch with my husband watching a movie at night. That's it, right? And then coaching posts. I do not want you guys to shy away or be afraid to talk about business, okay? I see it way too often. Coaching is what you're here to coach. You're here to build a business. You're here to earn money, right? Don't be afraid to talk about that. Don't be afraid to put that out there. Don't be afraid to share about the business opportunity and say, hey, Heather, I think you would make an amazing coach because your posts are already like amazing on social media. And I feel like we could totally be like soul sisters. Like our vibe is the exact same. Can I send you some information about coaching? Is that scary? No, it's not scary at all. It's probably exactly how I approached Heather about the business, and I'm just going down whoever's at the top of my screen. Heather happens to be at the top right now. It's not scary. Breadcrumb, talk to people, use like 2 sentences or less. Tell them why you think that they would be a great coach too. And, go through your challenge groups as you're signing on your challengers. Give them a couple weeks. Give them all of your attention, all of your love, and helping them get their results. They're going to fall in love. Be like, you're getting amazing results. Coaching is just an extension of our challenge group. Can I send you some info? Can we chat about you joining my team? I think you'd be amazing and we'd work really well together. That's it. Don't be afraid to talk about the business. It is ultimately my favorite part about this because you get results, you help yourself get healthy and live a healthy, passionate, fulfilling, fit life, and you get to earn an income by doing that and helping others. It's just we're creating our army, right? But, again, you can scroll down through these. You all have this document. If you need me to resend it, all you have to do is ask. I have all of this. And then recognition. Stop by somebody's page. It could be one of your challengers. It could be one of your prospects. It could be another coach on our team that you find so inspiring. It could be anyone, ultimately. It could be one of your friends. And you're just like, I want to make somebody feel good today. So for recognition, I just want to tell somebody that I was thinking about them or they made me feel really good. Make them feel special. That's all that it is, okay? And then your challenge group invites, super simple, okay? Hey girl, I saw you like my post. I would love to have you in my challenge group if you want some info. Or messaging people who comment and say, thanks for the love on my page. I appreciate the support. Are you also on your fitness journey? That is my invite. You see how short that is and sweet and to the point? I'm not going to word vomit and send like 5 paragraphs like Val 4 years ago did. Okay, I'm helping you get past this learning curve. Again, trying to help you guys because I treaded water for a really long time and I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes, okay? And then this will lead into conversation, which I have been helping all of you guys with on what to say next and those next steps. Ask questions. Great leaders ask great questions. Go back through, look at the conversations that I had with you guys. Again, if I'm your coach, or go look through the conversation that your coach had with you, I guarantee you that I just asked a lot of questions. And then I was like, okay, send me your email address. I'm going to send you a couple YouTube videos of the programs I think that you like, and we'll decide which one you want to start with. That's it. And then we sign up, okay? So that's how it all works. Just follow the guides. And then some more social media tips in here, and a few cheat sheets and all that. And then here too is how to sign people up. So if you're scrolling through here, the coach link generator, exactly how to get the links to send to people are right here. Now this is the most important part. I want you guys to make sure that you have your Win the Week trackers printed out, or you've copied it onto a piece of notebook paper. You guys, 4 years going strong. This is what I use. This is my tracking system. Is a 5-star notebook. Whenever I run low, I go and I get a new one. Okay, they're all stacked over in my big chest of drawers over there. I keep them, but ultimately, this is what has made a 6-figure plus income business, is these 5-star notebooks from Target. Okay, and I track my business by using this Win the Week tracker. 21 healthy meals. That's easy. You have to eat. You have to eat, right? So how many meals? Just check the box as you're sticking to your meal plan. 21 minimum challenge group invites, and those invites looked exactly like what I just said. Hey Heather, thanks for the love on my post. Are you on your fitness journey too? That's an invite. Connecting with people, giving a compliment, something like that. I want you to focus on doing 5 coaching posts a week. So this is also a weekly thing, okay? You're easing in, but it's fun to check off the boxes. And then there's examples of those coaching posts above in this document, 3 recognition posts, and then you get to see, do the check points for your Success Club points. Ultimately, we're aiming for 2 points a week minimum, which would be 1 challenge pack a week. That's what I always aim for, is 1 challenge pack a week. And then 1 new coach. 1 new coach a week. Like, that should be just what your goals are. And then you can log your Shakeologies, lifestyle posts, fitness posts, and then PD, all that. So that's ultimately business in a nutshell. Seems pretty simple, right? Like, that's it. And it's just consistency over time and doing it daily. So that's where the mindset shift has to come in, because you know what, guys? We have the choice to do it or not do it. And sometimes that is, I don't know, sometimes that's like the worst, but yet the best part, because we have to convince ourselves or talk ourselves into it or make ourselves do it. So my tip for you is to just plug it into your phone, decide when you're going to spend your hour running your business, and make it non-negotiable. You wouldn't cancel on your boss, right? You wouldn't cancel on your kids. You wouldn't cancel on your family. Make your business the same type of priority, and you're going to win. You're going to win it, okay? But ultimately, it has to have that deeper why and your deeper purpose as to why you want this to work, because Success Club should be non-negotiable at all. Like 3 challenge packs a month, that is your benchmark for your business, for our team, for your own success. That is the yellow brick road to your dreams. Promise you guys that, okay? And then I will also be uploading, hold on, I think that, I'm trying to find this little posting, no, I'll have to go through and find it. There's a little posting guide of kind of just more ideas of what it is that you guys can post about on social media, because I know sometimes that's kind of the hardest thing. What do I post about? But getting over those fears, I'm just going to, Stephanie, your posts have been awesome. Like, Tiffany, your posts have been great. Like, Heather, good. Like, good. You guys are, like, consistent. I'm seeing you pop up in my newsfeed. And Steph, you know, again, I'm calling you guys out because your posts are great. Like, you're not just posting about fitness. I don't want to go to somebody's page and just see, oh, a workout selfie every single day and that's it. Like, you're going to turn people off. It needs to be pictures with your kids. Think of the 5 things that make you who you are. So for me, for example, it is fitness. It is my family. It is my faith. It is like having fun and being silly and just, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. And then my fashion. I'm constantly like my outfits or whatever. I'm not very much a fashionista. However, I do like to shop. I do like to be girly. People will know that I love to take naps. They know that I like donuts and pizza. Like, they know that I'm real, okay? So I'm just challenging you guys to be real, show the real side of you. Heck yeah, we're fitness and health coaches, but guys, like, we're real people, right? You want to be relatable and be vulnerable. Dara's posts are freaking on point. I saw Kelsey just got on. Amazing. Dara, she nailed it. So that your avatar, like, we'll talk about that more. Know who it is that you're talking to, because Dara will probably be doing a call here. I'm putting her on the spot, but probably next week or the week after. She'll lead this call, and she'll teach how to talk to, like, your one perfect customer, and how her social media just took off and how her business went from, like, you know, brand new to, holy crap, Dara's hitting like Success Club 20 every month. What are you doing? So she'll explain that too. All right. So I'll open it up. Anybody have any questions, comments, anything? Yes, Dara. Thank you. Guys, Pinterest is your best friend, right? How many of us scroll Pinterest when we're like laying in bed? Yeah, I mean, I know I do. I'm like a Pinterest freak. Pinterest is like where I get all of my post ideas, my personal development. Heck yeah, Steph. It is. Pinterest. Go to Pinterest. You can always find a quote. You can find something funny. You can find fashion ideas. Like, anything on Pinterest is great. It's actually where I got my post for this morning. Was an e-card on Pinterest. All right. Well, ladies, you know that you can be asking the questions. You can rely on your upline coach if you have not scheduled a call or anything. They are there for you. We are here for you. And ultimately, if you're not overwhelmed right this minute, there's probably something wrong, because you should be, because it's like starting a brand new job, and it is a brand new job, right? This is a job. Treat it like a job. But it's passion and it's fun and it's exciting, but it's all new stuff. So I don't expect you to know any of this. I don't expect you to think that what I'm saying is easy. I don't expect any of that. All that I'm asking is that you show up, you do the work, print that tracker, have fun checking off the boxes, have fun being creative. Just work on yourself. Make Tuesdays can be your Transformation Tuesday day. You know, start to share your progress, share your journeys. I did not come into this business with, you know, already having my results with 6-pack abs 4 years ago. I was 20 pounds overweight for my normal weight, and I just showed people along the way, you know, Val, who was unhappy with herself, and each week I would show my progress pictures and all that, to the point that I got in shape. So I'm giving you guys that tip. It's really cool just to watch the transformation and watch people start to believe in you and trust in you and join you on this journey. So I am thankful for all of you. Thank you all for hopping on. And we will be back. It'll actually be next Wednesday at 8 Central. Right? Sound good? Awesome, guys. Thanks for hopping on. We'll see you next week. Bye.